Then we have, oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's me and my daughter, who's here for you've been in every single video too, every single solitary one. Let's just do the intro together. How about that? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Vlogmas. This is the second to last day, and it is going to be a doozy, a long one. I know y'all see the timestamp, and it's because I'm looking at so many products. This is my Olympics. This is the best of the best, the piece de resistance. This is all of my favorite products from the year. So settle in, girl, grab a drink. If you're only interested in a particular category, I will have timestamps, but stay and watch the whole thing, sister, and see what it's giving. You just don't respect me and my work. Do you want to say something? And that's why I'm the star. Now that my daughter is gone, let's get into it. I'm so excited. We have so much to cover, so let's go. Alrighty, sisters, let's start with skincare. We're gonna go in no particular order, and I'm gonna try my best to fly through things as much as I can. First on the list are these Killa Zit stickers. These are so good. They are a pimple patch, but I have another brand, the Hero brand. Isn't it just called Hero? I rebuy them constantly. I just don't have them on hand right now, but those ones are really good for my breakouts that are ready to pop. I don't pick my skin either. That's something I do not do. I only use pimple patches, but the ones that are this is gross, but white and ready, I'll use my Hero patches on. But the ones that are under the skin, these bad boys go crazy. Okay, I buy them once and I use them sparingly because they are more on the expensive side, but if you're gonna spend the money, I want to make sure it's worth it. So these pimple patches are absolutely the best of the best. Next, a surprise to no one, this is the Purity Cleanser from Philosophy. I absolutely love this cleanser. I use it as a second step to taking off my makeup. I don't feel like my makeup is fully off until this touches my face. I've been using this since I was 16 years old when my mother was shopping for the big bottles on QVC or HSN or one of the two. So me and this product go way back, and I feel like for all the coming years that I do favorites, I can almost guarantee that this will be on the list. A surprise to literally nobody, freaking nipple cream. I love this stuff. I love this stuff, especially because I tape my mouth when I sleep now. You guys can look up the benefits of doing that. I'm doing it for more than just the snatched jawline of it all, because being a mouth breather just isn't that great for your internal health. And so my lips are super dry when I wake up in the morning. So I absolutely love the Lanolin even more. And I didn't know that that was even possible. Of course, for the millionth time, it's for breastfeeding mothers, but I use it on me lips. And if you're breastfeeding, rub it on them nipples, girl. It probably worked great on that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do both of these Fenty products at the same time. One is the Fenty lip mask and the other one is the Fenty lip oil. I have gone through multiple of both of these, which is saying something, because one thing these companies love to send me is a lip product, okay? And I'm telling you, these are the best of the best. I went back to using some other lip oils and I was like, these don't actually moisturize at all. They're just oily. And then the overnight lip mask, your lips genuinely do feel softer in the morning. Between these three products, if I was not taping my mouth, my lips would never be dry. They would never be cracked. They would never be any of that. Okay, love these down. Another product that is a surprise to no one, the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I don't know how much more I need to say about this oil. This is the product that I use to get everything off my skin. This full beat that we did today, because we're supposed to be going to a holiday party, I know that a few pumps of this is going to take every single layer of the 10 layers of makeup that I have on my face right now off smooth. And then with the Purity cleanser right after, girl, please. Also, if you're new here, just so you know, I have normal to dry skin, so that is what my products tend to cater to. My skincare problems though are hyperpigmentation. Speaking of, my favorite serum of the year is the Good Molecules Discoloration Serum. I went through an entire bottle of this and I talked about it in my skincare routine that I just uploaded, how I feel like this was the product that really helped me clear up the hyperpigmentation that I was experiencing feeling after using a bad product. I had someone comment and say that they have been using it for 3 weeks and they don't see a difference. Any product, and I mean any, you need to use it basically until it's done to really know if it works or not for you. You have to give them time to really settle in and work and do the thing. And if you get to the end of the bottle and you still see no difference, girl, hang it up. But I love that stuff. And it's also affordable. So that's a plus. Now, a product that I love that is not affordable. I'm sorry. The Clarins Double Serum in the light texture. It's $1 million. I know. I'm very aware. But like I said before, if you're going to spend $1 million, it better be worth the $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I feel about this. It has the most unique texture of any serum that I have ever used. It's like moisturizing, but like, I said this in my skincare video, it feels like I can see a difference in the radiance and the evenness and the everything of my skin just after like one use. This is what you got to do. Go to Sephora and get a sample of this. Get a couple samples of it just so that you can try it out, because I feel like I don't hear people talking about Sephora samples as much anymore. Get some samples of this, try it out. Anything that's really expensive. I think this is probably the most expensive product. This is the most expensive product that I have in this entire video. So take advantage. Get samples before you commit. Really good, but get samples. But I highly recommend. This year has been the year of me wearing my natural lashes. And I promise you, this Olaplex Lash Bond Serum is the reason why I feel comfortable wearing my lashes way more than I used to, because I was a lash extension girl for a minute there, and I've just worn lashes my whole life, and my lashes have never been like non-existent, but they're not like super duper thick. This right here, when I say I put it on and I can, like, when it coats my lashes feel like thicker, like they feel more plumped up after I use it. And it doesn't have that ingredient that the people don't like. They say that it's dangerous for you. I'll pop up the ingredient name on the screen. This is not formulated with that. And Olaplex has been sold out on their website for a minute, but you can get it off of Amazon. I'll link it. Everything will be linked down below. But this, you can probably only get on Amazon because it's always sold out on their website. Unless they've restocked. And if they've restocked, I gotta hit them up. I need like 5 of these. I never want to stop using these. So stinking good. And more than anything, effective. And last but not least, we cannot not do a skincare favorites and not mention the Sea Moss Facial Oil by Herbal City. This brand is a small Black-owned brand straight out of Cleveland. My friend Sydney is the CEO. She puts so much work and so much care into her products and making sure that they are good for all of your concerns, whether it be rosacea, eczema. I got eczema. She makes sure that she formulates her products to not aggravate any skin condition, and in a lot of cases really significantly help to clear up a lot of skin conditions. So I love this for before I do my makeup, because I do put on a lot of powder and just a lot of things, and this stuff, it like my makeup just glides on perfectly. I don't travel without this, because when I travel my skin gets super duper dry. This is just an all-star product. Love this stuff down, and you be supporting a small Black-owned business. And shout out to Sydney. Okay, skincare is done. Let's do some body care, shall we? Also, just quick intermission. Do y'all notice the camera change? Did we notice that Mone got a new camera set up? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, I did spend a little bag, so I will hope that y'all noticed. But you know what? If you didn't, it's cool. It's cool. Let's move on. This is the Philosophy Body Cleanser. This one is in the smell, I was gonna say flavor, in the scent Salted Citrus. I have really been loving this stuff because this stuff feels good and different. The lather on it is just so rich, and it's just a really beautiful experience. When you're beautiful is a drag. It's a really wonderful feeling experience when you feel it. I absolutely love this stuff. It is worth the money. And one of my followers in the comment section said that she sees these at, I think she either said Ross or Marshall's on sale. So if you can find it on sale in one of those types of stores, make sure you take advantage and try it. Another surprise to no one, broken record, won't spend much time on this, the L'Occitane Shower Oil. This is a GOAT. This is one of one. I saw the girls like giving recommendations for something similar in the comment section. In their defense, I've never tried the dupes that they're referring to, but here's what I'll say. I have other shower oils. Nothing compares. Like the unique feeling of this is what I am trying to convey to y'all. It's not just like You can buy a shower oil. This just feels so unique, and it just leaves your skin so glistening, and the way it soaks in. Because I feel like oils tend to sit on top of the skin. This doesn't feel like it's sitting on top of the skin. Every other shower oil I've tried gives sitting on top of the skin, sliding right on down, clogging up my drain. I don't need that. This soaks into the skin. Love it. I'm not gonna bore y'all too much. I'm not gonna do too much. Another surprise to no one, the Dove Body Exfoliating Polish. I love this stuff. I think that it is so good, especially for the price point of it. It is not a scrub. It is exactly what they call it, a polish. It's just really, really good. And I do have eczema on my body, and I don't love the super duper rough, like you could have DIY'd it kind of feeling scrubs. This does not feel like that at all. It's a lot more fine than like those rougher beads, and I really, really love it. Another surprise to no one, we have the Way Scalp and Body Scrub. I have never used this on my scalp, but this is what I pull out when I want to have a very luxurious shower. Cause like, I know I get sent a lot, y'all, I do, but I do be holding on to the last drops of stuff. And I will say to the day I am no longer on this earth, I don't care how much money I have, I'm cutting open the type of products, I'm scooping it out, I'm gonna use every single thing I have into the last drop. And I also hoard products. This is a product that I hoard because it's so good. I don't want it to be over, so I just use it sparingly. It definitely has those thicker granules as opposed to the body polish, but it doesn't feel like it's literally cutting you up. Love this stuff, worth every single penny. We have my favorite shaving gel all year. I have not purchased another brand at all. This stuff is just so good. A little bit goes a long way. I have talked about it at nauseum. I love this stuff. It's just so thick and rich, and like I said, a little goes a long way, so you can keep it for a while. I just love this stuff. I'm so happy that they sent me this, because I would have never tried this brand. I just would have stuck with what I knew, or just shaved with conditioner. But this is so much better. Now, body lotions. Another surprise to literally no one that actually watches my channel. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel is one of one, undefeated, the best lotion at the drugstore. Y'all can keep y'all Avenas, y'all can keep y'all Niveas, y'all can keep all of that. No one gets next to my good sis, okay? I've tried other things, not even close. I can't keep on raving about this and y'all not listen to me. I'm gonna leave it there. If you don't know, then you don't know. But you know what, I do have to say more. The way that this glistens and soaks into the skin and leaves you looking just so moisturized and like sun-kissed, and like you drink 56 ounces of water every single day. Is that a normal amount of water intake? Anywho, this makes you look like you drink all the water that you're supposed to be drinking, that I don't drink either, because that's unrealistic. Okay, that's all. Love her down. Now, the other body lotion that I do not have with me, because I thought I had a backup, but I guess I don't. It's my Fenty, the Body Milk. That is the only other body moisturizer that can even get close to getting next to the Neutrogena that I have ever tried. She put her foot in that. Everybody loves the body cream, and the body cream is cute. It's cute. You know, it's real thick. I'd be really having to rub it in, but you do look beautiful after you put it on. But that body milk, baby, oh, they ate that formula down. And the last body product, one of one, so good, is going to be my Nira body oil. It's so good. I've said it over and over again. It is very, very expensive, but a comment that I get, and when I say constantly, is how do you get dressed and not get oil all over what you're wearing? This is a dry body oil, okay? One, I'm just careful. And two, when it's time to like spray this on, it looks like, do you see how my skin looks? It looks wet, but it's not. It feels moisturized, of course, but it's dry. Like there's some residue on my hands, but nothing crazy. This stuff, I mean, it's expensive for a reason. I got it this year. I'm only halfway through. I am hoarding it. I ain't gonna hold you, but I love this stuff. They've sent me PR before, so I'll have my managers reach out to see if they're willing to give me a coupon code. Maybe, I don't know. If I'm able to get one, I'll pop it up on the screen. If not, girl, put it on Afterpay or something. Put it on your wish list for your birthday, because this is going up 2 days before Christmas. And you can't get this in the store, baby. You can't find this in the store, so maybe for a birthday, okay? Let's move on to hair. This has made the list solely because it is the most unique hair mask I've ever used in my life. This is the Metabolum Treatment. What? Why did I say Metabolum? This is the Main Choices metabolism. What? This is the metabolism treatment. What? I'm so tired and hungry. This is the Mane metabolism treatment mask by The Mane Choice. The reason why this made the list is because it physically heats up when you put it on your hair. I don't know how they did that. I have no clue, but this is so unique. It's very like jelly, like if I was to dip my hand in this jar, it will almost feel like slime coming up. I can't say that like, oh, if you have heat damage, it'll revert your hair back in like one use. That's not why this is on the list. It is solely because of how uniquely this is formulated that this has made the list for me. I absolutely think you should try it. If you're in Sally's, check it out. Or anywhere else they sell The Mane Choice. But I think this line is sold in Sally's. But I could just be chatting my shit. Let's keep going with curly hair faves. No one is surprised. The Shea Moisture Bond Repair Leave-In Conditioner. They put their foot in this. They did. And I'm so... Shea Moisture, I will just say, I have a deep appreciation for because on the creator side, just getting a little personal, Shea Moisture is one of the only brands that I have told my rates to and they have said yes. They don't argue, they don't tell you, because a lot of brands will flat out be like, they won't say it as plainly, but they're like, we don't think that she's worth that. And Shea Moisture comes through every single time. They have supported me so much this year on the business side. I have such a deep appreciation for them and they have already scheduled things to work with me in 2025. So I'm really, really grateful to Shea Moisture. I definitely have a special place in my heart with this line because that is what I worked with them on for the majority of the year. But videos, pictures, all of that does not lie, baby. The way that this defines my curls so much and leaves my hair so moisturized is crazy. I love this leave-in. This is my favorite leave-in that I've ever tried for my natural hair easily. And it has like the bond repair aspects in it. So it's like giving you like treatment vibes. It's treating your hair while also defining your hair. Sorry, I have a hair stuck to my lip and it's driving me insane. It treats your hair while also defining your curls. It's just that girl. And a lot of people have went out and tried the line because of me and they have been in my comment section telling me that they absolutely agree. And I'm just so happy when I get to like have partnerships that like work so well for me and then I get to give the gift to y'all as well. Like, I love that. So shout out to Shea Moisture and shout out to this product. So freaking good. Now, Olaplex, they did their biggest one with this one. This is the Olaplex Bond Shaper Curl Defining Gel. They ain't had no business doing it to us like this. I really like the fact that this also has like bond repair properties while also having a curl definition out of this world. I love this stuff so bad. I also did a partnership with them and that's how I discovered this gel. And I remember the first time I used it because I was nervous because you know Olaplex doesn't make stuff specifically for curly hair. So I was nervous. I said, child, if this don't work, I'm gonna have to walk away from the partnership. This is gonna be awkward. Baby, I put this in my hair the first time I used it. I got my managers on the phone. I said, call them up. It's a go. This is amazing. And since we're on an Olaplex kick, I have been in love with this Olaplex Bond Intense Moisture Mask. The way that this mask soaks into my hair, I feel like some hair masks sit on top of the hair strand as opposed to really soaking in and really delivering like all of the good stuff that it is like proposing to give. This, baby, it don't waste no time. It get on them hair strands and goes. This is, I imagine, the particles of the product like penetrating the hair. Like that's what I picture with this product. It's just a really, really, really solid product and it has really good slip as well. We love that. Olaplex is really stepping their game up on the curly hair side, okay? This product really came through and surprised me. This is the Rich One conditioner from Fenty Hair. The slip on this conditioner is like no other. It is so good. This is a really good introductory product to someone that has not tried Fenty Hair yet. And they're also now sold in Sephora. So it's a lot easier to access and to try. Oh, it's so good. People always talk about the smell. I'd be like, I don't think it smells that crazy. Like it smells nice, it smells good, but it definitely doesn't linger on my hair like once it's out of my hair. The only thing that I don't like about this is the physical bottle pump. It's just a little too tight for me. So once my hands get wet in the shower and I'm trying to pump this, I can't. Like, and the product is so thick and I feel like the pump is too tight, if that makes sense. So I'm having to really fight to get the conditioner out. I feel the same way about the shampoo. So just product packaging wise, I don't love it. It's really beautiful and like, it's like this aluminum kind of feeling. Really beautiful packaging, but the product inside is what really shines. And then because people feel the feminine urge to compare these two brands anytime I talk about one or the other, this is the Sacred Clarifying Shampoo and Scalp Scrub. Let me just say this, y'all have got to stop pinning companies against each other, specifically woman-owned, more specifically Black women-owned companies against each other. Like, these ladies is chilling. I promise you, there's no reason to be like Fenty or Sacred. Like, it could be both, because I do like products from both and don't care for products from both. Both of them, you can tell, have a lot of thought and care put behind them, and then they finally just so happen to release pretty close to each other in the year. But to compare them is kind of redundant. This scalp scrub is so good. It is so stripping. I'm not gonna hold you. This, I have to follow up with a really good conditioner, because this is going to strip every single piece of moisture out of your hair that you ever thought. So like, when I come out of styles like this, I'm okay with that because there's so much buildup on my hair, but I would never use this week over week. This is like a once a month kind of product, and that's perfect for me personally. And it leaves my scalp feeling so good and like scrubbed clean, which is exactly what the point of it is. Love this stuff. They ate this product up, but beware, it's gonna strip the hell out of your hair. Now let's talk the stuff that I like to use in my hair straight. This Way shampoo and conditioner, Way did their biggest one. And it's so surprising. They offered to send me PR and I was like, I mean, I guess y'all can. But like, in my head, Way is for a certain texture of hair. It is for white girls. It is for looser texture curls. Like, what is gonna do for me? Girl, they made me eat my words so fast, babe. They made me eat my words so fast. I said, oh, I'm gonna just shut up and eat my food, because the slip on the conditioner is crazy. I didn't put the deep conditioner in this because I just was like, okay, the deep conditioner is cool. It's really good, but I already have so many products, we just couldn't do it. But the deep conditioner for thick hair is also really very good. The shampoo is really good at getting my hair clean without making it feel like stripped and like, you know, that feeling. It's really good at that. And then the conditioner is so good at pumping that moisture back into the hair strands. But then when you straighten your hair doesn't feel weighed down, because that's a really big line that you have to walk with formulating products for naturals that want to straighten their hair, because we can't just get our hair done with no moisture at the base of it. That's a recipe for disaster. So the Way goes crazy. The line for thick hair, can't attest to any other line, but the line for thick hair, okay? Then, such a surprise, the Amika Hydro Rush shampoo and conditioner. Whoa, so good. When I went to go straighten my hair out, I remember you could see the look on my face. I said, Amika, I didn't know you had it like that. Because again, I assume that because I always see them working with white girls and girls with looser texture hair, I was like, oh, their products probably aren't for me. But they actually hit me up for a partnership for a different product, and they ended up sending me like basically whatever I wanted, and I chose to get this line. And I said, oh, I gotta wake the girls up about this one, because y'all really ate this. The shampoo is really good at like prepping the hair for a silk press without completely stripping it. And the conditioner is really conditioning without weighing the hair down. What more can you ask for, truly? And my last favorite hair product of the year, the one that is so hard to get your hands on, the one that I accredit so much of my hair growth to and my hair health to, it is the Nasara Protein Potion. Y'all was mad at me. Y'all always mad at me when I talk about this in my videos, because y'all are like, stop telling more people about her. I'm sorry. You have to set your alarms in order to get these drops. I think her name is Khadijah, the owner of the brand. She put her foot in these products, and she really, like, her whole thing is about natural hair, like growing out long, thick, healthy hair. So she created a line of products. Her products are consistently and constantly sold out, because I said, every time I talk about this, I verbatim say it's going to be damn near impossible to get your hands on. And without fail, someone comments and goes, I went to her website and everything was sold out. And I said, sister, the first thing out of my mouth is always, it is never available. You need to go to her Instagram, follow the Instagram, and set your alarm, set notifications for when she posts, so that you can set an alarm for the next time that she drops products. Because one thing about me, I'm on the website at midnight and I am loading up stocked. Okay, I will never be without that again for the rest of my life. Okay, home stretch, home stretch. We're like halfway through. Next category is makeup, and I'm gonna try my hardest to fly through this section because we have a lot. Let's just start out with the brand that holds such a special place in my heart. The brand that saw something in me, that appreciated me not only as a creator, but as a person. The brand that is so freaking sweet to me, whose team is so genuine, who's filled with such wonderful people, whose ethics are unmatched, Black owned, woman owned, the people that put me on the billboard themselves. LYS. Y'all know that I could not do a favorites video without mentioning LYS's brand, period, but specifically without mentioning their new tinted foundation sticks. They are not so new anymore. They launched over the summertime, and if you did not know, I am the official model for this here foundation on Sephora's website in my shade. I think it's DPN4. I had to look because I go between DPN4 and DPN6, and I kind of mix them depending on when the season is. Right now, I am strictly DPN4 because it is the wintertime. This is such a beautiful foundation. It is so skin-like. It is gorgeous. Even the physical feel of it is just so emollient, and it like gives you coverage without like making you look cakey. Like, they just nailed this formula, and it is an honor to have been a part of that campaign. My heart is so full, and I will forever be grateful to LYS for trusting me with that. Like, being a part of a national campaign is absolutely insane. Shout out to LYS. Shout out to my foundation color. She needs no introduction. The LYS bronzing sticks. I know y'all see these all over social media, and it's for a reason. This bronzing stick is so good, and the reason why it will always have a special place for me is that brands are very, very fake inclusive nowadays. Like, they will have 50 foundation shades and have 3 powder shades and call this is shade, this is direct shade, and something I'm going to address to a brand in this video. They will have 3 powders, and the deepest one will be called deep dark, and it'll literally be tan. And everyone is okay with that. Most brands do not care to make all of their products inclusive. It never gave that with LYS. LYS has always been inclusive for every single product that they launch. This bronzer is one of 2 bronzers that I have that are actually capable of bronzing my skin tone, because brands just don't feel the need to make bronzers this color. So not only is the color phenomenal, but the formulation, the slip of it, the ease of application, the blendability, how you only need to use a little bitty bit and get exactly the color payoff that you need. Like, I just can't say enough good things about this bronzer. Again, shout out to LYS. I love y'all. If y'all are watching this video, I love you guys so much. And thank you so much for being such a big part of my life this year and changing my life in so many ways. I love you guys. Why not do another Black owned brand? Miss Danessa Myricks, step to the front, please. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. People will use this as a foundation. I use this without fail to prep my makeup. I am hitting pan. Do you understand how hard it is for me to hit pan on a makeup product? The way that I do not do my makeup without this touching my face. My only humble request, Danessa, is that you make this in a travel size. It's absolutely not top of the list, but it would be nice for the girls to have a travel size in this, because I'm gonna pack this everywhere I go every single time, and it would be nice. But this product is so good. You can use it as a foundation. You can use it as foundation prep, which is what I use it for, because it just perfects the skin and really does give it like that glowy, dewy, blurred out finish. This is viral for a reason. I know that y'all have seen this. Such a good product. And shout out to Danessa. Love Danessa. She's such a good and sweet person. Love her down. Charlotte Tilbury stepped to the front because the inclusivity is not in the room with us. This product is so good, and I almost did not feature it in this video because Charlotte Tilbury's shade range, in my opinion, needs major work. There is no reason that this color, the shade 4 Deep, this is the deepest shade that y'all have in this pressed powder. It is a phenomenal powder. I am hitting pan on it for a reason. I carry this in my purse. I use it as a first set underneath my under eyes. It is a phenomenally formulated product, but it shows me where your ethics and where your priorities lie when this is what you consider your darkest shade and you're in no rush to extend your shade range because you've been called out on it a lot and you've done nothing about it. So I'm gonna say it again. You need to be inclusive in more than just your foundations. You need to be inclusive everywhere because there's no reason that the only place that I can use this is underneath my under eyes as a brightening setting powder. Dark skinned girls deserve to be able to use the same products that our light skinned counterparts do, and y'all need to get with the program. I hope that y'all can take this constructive criticism. If you are seeing this, please get in the lab immediately. Next, let's talk blushes. This blush from ColourPop, specifically in the shade Latte Run, is so good. It is this deep, dark, like brownie, but like purplish, maroonish. It's the darkest blush shade that I own. No brands really make blushes that run this dark outside of Juvia's Place because there's a Juvia's Place palette that I always use and it has a color almost identical to this in it, but it's no longer sold. So I absolutely love this blush by ColourPop. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on this because every time y'all see me, just know this blush is on the face, okay? And a blush, surprisingly, that I cannot put down is the Watermelon Bliss blush from House Labs. House Labs, this formulation, how pigmented they make their blushes, how like buttery, smooth, satiny, like the finish on them is just so good. I love when brands that like I normally wouldn't think to try end up sending me PR so that I can try their stuff because hello, so good. Another brand that I was slow to try it until they started sending me PR, but I actually bought this one with my own money. Y'all have seen me use this probably in every single video where I'm doing my makeup. This Makeup by Mario, their Master Mattes palette is getting used. This is the best basics eyeshadow palette that I own, hands down. The color selection in it is so good to where if you are any skin tone, you can get a look out of this palette, and I absolutely love that. You can tell this was formulated by a makeup artist. Shout out to Mario. This palette is so good. Blendability going crazy. Can't say enough good things. Okay, so there's a brand that really snuck up on me this year. It's About Face. It's Halsey's brand. This foundation is easily next to the LYS foundation, my favorite foundation of the year. No competition. No one's getting next to her. And it's on the affordable side. It's less than $20. The coverage on it is so good. The shade range is really good on this. Well, I only know for the darker skin range. I don't know about the lighter range. Y'all be safe out here. I have no clue. But this foundation formulation is immaculate. It is so good. And then this lip gloss formulation is so good. I think that you can only get this shade on their website. This is in the shade Plastic Petal. This is my perfect lightening in the center of the lip nude. It's just so good. And it lasts a pretty good amount of time. It has a really high shine, but it's not like hair store gloss sticky. Shout out to About Face. Y'all kind of ate this. I guess we'll just go by brand. Rare Beauty, step to the front. This mascara, they just sent me this package about a month ago with this mascara in it. And the way that I used this for the first time, I said, oh, y'all ate this mascara up and down. It's so good. It's like volumizing, but then like also lengthening, but more so volumizing. This is such a good mascara. I love it. And then this is their lifting brow gel. This is the best product to give me like that brow lamination look. It's crazy, especially on YouTube, how many people effing hate my brows. Let me get in close when I say this. I will never stop doing my brows the way that I do them. No amount of bullying, no amount of hate comments. Fluffy brows are me, and I am fluffy brows. That's just it. And this gel is one of one. And I've tried so many because my brows are very hard to get like plastered to the skin like I like them, okay? So good. This Fenty mascara is so good. This is really good for lengthening and volumizing. I'm gonna fly through these because, you know, mascaras are mascaras. This Beyond mascara by City Beauty, the way they sent me PR, I said, who the heck is City Beauty? They sent me some stuff. One day I was like, oh, I'm about to start using a new mascara. I pulled this one out and just start using it. I said, I'm sorry, this mascara is amazing. Like, if I had to rank them, this would actually be at the top of the list. It's volumizing, it's lengthening, it's black as night, lasts all day. None of these mascaras flake, by the way. Just putting that out there. None of them are gonna flake off on you. This mascara is so stinking good. And I would be nothing without my Lancome Cilice Booster XL. I don't know how you pronounce it. Very Francais. I don't know. Wait, this is a lash primer. My lashes would be nothing without this lash primer. It is so good. I have never tried another brand, so I have nothing to compare it to, but my lashes would be invisible. Well, not really. I dragged it. It's just a really, 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 really good primer. And they make it in a travel size. So if you just want to try it out and see how you like it, get it in the travel size first, because it is on the expensive side, but it is very worth the money. This eyeliner from One Size Beauty, so good. It is black, it is smooth. I don't love a felt tip eyeliner because I feel like they're not black enough and they're not like smooth enough. This is both. This is the only, if you see eyeliner on my eyes, on my top lid, this is what it is. I don't use other liners. This, I'm very loyal to her because she is loyal to me. She does not transfer, she does not smudge, she is black, she is matte, she is that girl, okay? And no one is surprised about the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. I actually had the chance to meet Patrick at the Black Girl Digital Awards this year, and he said that one of these is sold every, I think he said 7 or 8 seconds. He ate this up, I fear. Now for my girls that just want like a cute, pretty set to the face, the Milani Make It Last has been my favorite setting spray for years at this point. It is very good for dry skin because it really does like lock everything into place. I have never used the One Size setting spray on its own, never will. Way too drying, never gave that. So I really like this one because it makes your makeup last for longer, but it also melts the makeup into the skin and just like makes it look more skin-like in all ways. So it's like a 2-in-1. Love this stuff, and make sure you get it in the original formula. I can't vouch for the other formulas. Original formula only, okay? Next, Miss Hourglass. This is another brand that needs to work on its inclusivity. I'm not gonna hold you. They're not bad. I can't say for sure, but something tells me that these are the 2 darkest shades of their concealers. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on screen, but there's a huge shade jump between these 2. That's really what it is with Hourglass for me, is that they're almost there, but not quite there with their complexion stuff. Of course, they're not there with their powders. It's this whole thing, but they are trying, and I'm happy that I finally got a chance to try these because the formulation on these concealers is so good. They're so creamy. I don't have a super creasy under eye, so I can't really attest to that, but the blendability goes crazy. The coverage is phenomenal without being cakey. They're just really, really, really good concealers. And I only have one other concealer on the list for today, so the fact that Hourglass was my top concealer of the year. And my other top concealer of the year is the NYX Pro Fix Stick. I solely brought this product based off of Leah's recommendations. She never stops raving about this. And finally, I was in Ulta and just decided to pick it up. I will never stop buying this. The skin tone match on this is immaculate. The blendability is immaculate. It's just so, so good. Absolutely try it if you have a chance. It's really good for spot correcting. Never use it under the eyes. I only use it for spot correcting, but I'm gonna get one for under the eyes because it's so good. Okay, Makeup Forever came out with these artist color pencils that are multi-use, so you can use them as lip liners, you can use them as eyeliners. I love this lip liner. This is in the shade Multi-Dimensional Dark Brown. It's very rare that I can find a lip liner that is dark enough to give me definition around my lips. Again, being a dark-skinned girl, they also do not care to make lip liners inclusive as well. We usually get like a mid-tone brown, and that's the darkest brown that they offer. So I was really happy when Makeup Forever came out with these because they're really, really good. They are not too emollient and too slippy, but they stay on the lips really, really well. Like these will be on my lips for the rest of the night. These will be underneath my eyes, not running all night long. They're just formulated to chef's kiss perfection. My last 2 makeup products are both powders. The Givenchy Prism Powder. I heard they changed the formulation of this. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if I can recommend this anymore because they said they changed the formulation of this and now it has like these sparklies in it. Why would they mess up such a good thing? This is like one of the best powders I have ever used in my natural born life. This is definitely a brightening under eyes setting powder for me. This is in the deep version of it, I guess. I don't know. The darkest version that they offer. Whoa, this is so good. The way my under eyes look so blurred and so smooth and so perfect, and the tone on this is phenomenal. It is a $60 powder and I am not on their makeup PR list. I'm on their fragrance PR list, but they ain't sent me a speck of makeup, so I bought this with my own money. Okay, so good. Now this other powder, who remembers Sasha, specifically Sasha Buttercup? If you were on 2016 makeup YouTube and you followed Jackie, I know for a fact that you know what Sacha Buttercup is. This, however, is the Sacha powder, but it is in the shade Perfect Copper. I got this in the shade Copper, probably used it a handful of times because I knew I had the shade Buttercup. It was a bit too light for me, but I was still using it and rocking with it because it was 2016 and all of our under eyes were white. Flashback going crazy, okay? So I ended up getting it in this copper powder and used it for a minute, but then put it down because I was using other stuff. I picked this powder back up and I said, why did I ever put it down? It is, for my skin tone, the perfect, like, not too much color to set my under eyes with. I usually go in with this first and then go in with this on top. Under eyes looking phenomenal, immaculate, perfect, so good. This is probably gonna be one of the longest videos I've ever published to my channel. So, woo! I hope that y'all are still hanging in there with me because we are wrapping up this video with fragrances. I was gonna do a standalone video for fragrances, but I just decided to throw them in here. Maybe next year. I don't feel like I tried enough unique, like I have to talk to y'all about it, like this eats down fragrances, to have a video that stands on its own. I really want to curate my collection more because when I look back on my video from last year, it was a little basic for me. Like I'm like, we could have gone harder. You know, I like watching fragrance videos where the fragrances are really unique and cool and different. I wasn't given enough of that. So let's get into the few from this year. Let's start off with some juicy. Let's start off with our juicier smelling fragrances. This is the Sun Fruit fragrance by Brooklyn Ellis. This is so good and juicy. This is such a juicy summertime kind of scent. Like you just like want to smell good walking out of the house. Very girly, very bubbly, but not like immature or like childish, just really soft and just like I smile when I think about this fragrance and like, so good. Now, one of my faves is the Finery Mystic Figures. This is so good. This gives you more longevity than like a body splash would, but for them to call this an eau de parfum, girl, eau de parfum wear. This is more like an elevated body splash in my opinion. This is just, oh my goodness. I just recently figured out that Finery is one of like those dupe fragrance companies. I didn't get that until I literally just got PR from Fleur. And then I realized that they were literally duping so many Fleur fragrances. I said, oh, because this is a Fleur fragrance. And they sent it to me and I actually like this one more because this one has more notes in it to me. Like it's so much more like juicy and figgy and just like, to me, this actually smells a little more complex than the Fleur one, but I just got the Fleur one in the mail. So I'm probably not giving it the best shake, you know, the best chance. But this, y'all can see I'm at my last. I have a fresh bottle. Don't you worry. I have a fresh bottle sitting right in there ready for me to crack open. But this is like a daily fragrance for me. Between these two, I was wearing this combo almost every single day. When I was working from home during the summertime, you will almost never catch me without this fragrance combo on. So absolutely love Mystic Figures. Now, will Miss Brown Girl Jane step to the front? Come on, a Black owned fragrance house sold in Sephora. Shout out to Brown Girl Jane. This is their scent Carnival. They did send this to me. This scent, oh my gosh, like it is sweet, but way more. It's like, do y'all remember Pink Sugar? It's like Pink Sugar's older sister that's like a lawyer. Like she's still sweet, but she's not to be played with. It's like sweet, but almost on the edge of spicy a little. Ooh, I wore this out this summer. I know they was tired of me tagging them on social media, baby. Anytime I want to smell sweet and sexy, this is the fragrance that I'm reaching for. The longevity, the sillage on this. Oh, so good. This fragrance by Philosophy, their Radiant Grace fragrance, shout out to them. The back of mine is actually engraved because I went to dinner with Philosophy and was able to discover some of these products. I smelled this and when I was with them and I was like, this smells so good. It's like sweet, but like almost like it's a little more toned down, but it's this very sweet, but like a sophisticated sweet smell. And I wasn't wearing this as super tone when I first got it. And then I was like, you know what, let me wear this. When I say I've never gotten so many compliments on how I smell, the sillage on this goes crazy. If y'all don't know what sillage means, it means like the projection. Like if you walk by someone and they're like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. That's what sillage is. That's what I look for in a fragrance. A lot of people have different wants, different needs out of their fragrances. I like a sillage. I want to walk by and you snap your neck like, what are you wearing? That's what I want. There are other fragrances that we'll talk about. You kind of got to get up close to kind of smell it, and other people prefer that. Maybe I don't. I want you to smell me when I walk by. Okay. This fragrance it's such a dark horse and so unexpected because I worked at Ulta for 5 years and I never recommended a single philosophy fragrance. I know they was working with fragrances like this, baby. Oh, the lasting time on this is phenomenal as well. I don't mess with fragrances that don't last a long time. I look for long lasting, high sillage, intense smell type of fragrances. That's my thing. So anyone that I mention, with the exception of the Finery one, is going to give you that, okay? With the exception of the Finery and the Brooklyn Ellis one. Those ones don't have the craziest, longest lasting times. Every other one that I'll talk about will. Enough of that frilly shit. Let's get into Miss Vanilla Skin. Vanilla Skin, step to the front. This is probably one of the most viral scents of the year. This is Fleur's Vanilla Skin. I bought this with my own money. Finally saw enough ads and bought it on the TikTok shop. This was probably my first TikTok shop purchase ever. Whoa. Gosh, this is the most spicy, beautiful, just sexy. This is a sexy vanilla because I'm not a big gourmand girl. I do like a vanilla, I really do, which it surprises me how much I like this. Y'all see how much I have used out of this here fragrance. I love it so much. And even the lasting time on the body spray goes dumb. Like, I would not expect for a body spray to last as long as this does, but it goes dumb, okay? Then they just sent me the Vanilla Skin, the Eau de Parfum. These two layered together, a vanilla dream. And even when this fades, I was smelling myself for hours yesterday, and I kept on, like, this is definitely a scent to where, like, when someone smells you up close, they're really getting it. Like, it's really lingering. It's perfectly named. It's Vanilla Skin. Let's go ahead and do Miss Brown Sugar Babe. Surprise to no one. Shout out to them for putting me on their PR list this year. I am so happy to been able to try this brand. They make such good products. Again, Black owned. These fragrance oils are on the expensive side. This is a $65 fragrance oil. This is the first fragrance oil I ever got from her. I got this in 2023 and I'm not done with it yet. If you consistently use one of these, a little bit of this every single day, it will probably take you a year to go through this. So the fragrance concentration is so good in these. They just make the perfect base for you layering all of your fragrances on top of. They're so, so good. Again, Black owned. Love supporting a small Black owned business. I have a million of these at this point and they are so, so, so stinking good. Then, surprise to no one in this world, Kilian's Angel Share. If I had to say that I have a signature scent, this is it. Kilian Angel Share is absolutely my signature scent. This is such a sexy, grown, femme fatale, boss ass bitch. Like, this is not for like your 17-year-old little sister. Nope. Ooh. It's just like bourbony and smoky, but then also like sexy and sweet and almost like honey. Y'all have heard me talk about this fragrance too much. So I'm gonna leave it there. Whoo, this is such a good fragrance. And the lasting, the sillage, bye. Last item of the video. This is, I'm gonna pronounce this Terry. This is humiliating that I don't know how to pronounce this. This is a fragrance by the brand Lattafa. I know that for sure. This is my first, is the word foray? Is that the word? Is that my vocab word? My SAT word? Into the world of the Middle Eastern, Arabian fragrances. All the girls are always talking about their fragrances because they are very affordable and the smell profiles, the lasting power. Everyone always has such good things to say about those fragrances. This was my first one and it was such a hit. The amount of compliments that I get when I wear this is another like sexy, sultry, femme fatale scent. Like, either you love it or you hate it. Like, Angel Share is very much like a unisex scent. So is this. Like, you could wear this or your man could wear this. Same thing with Angel Share. I love fragrances like that, and this is absolutely one of them. The lasting power on it is stunning. This smells like just a teeny tiny touch of leather. Ooh, this is so stinking good. I love this so much. The lasting power is crazy. The sillage is crazy. This was a really good first fragrance. I will say that. Highly, 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 highly recommend. Ooh wee, and that brings us to the end of this marathon of a video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that y'all were able to get some good product recommendations out of this. This was so long, so extensive, so in depth. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I have been sitting here for an hour. I was supposed to go to a party. Baby, I ain't making it to that party. I spent the night with y'all. We party together. I have talked enough in this video. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Everything, all of these products will be linked down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my last and final Vlogmas video of 2024. Alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.